Got one, good one. What's up guys, hope you're doing well. As you can see, it's very dark. It's actually only 6:30 in the morning and I have my first fishing tournament next Saturday. So it's Saturday morning right now and I'm gonna do a little bit of pre-fishing, try and figure out these fish on Nimisila, because next Saturday, October 3rd, I'm hosting my own fishing tournament. I got a good sized group of people from Fishbrain and Instagram. We're all gonna come out here and compete, and there's gonna be prizes, and it's all hosted by me. So it should be a pretty good video, and it should be a good time. So I haven't fished Nimisila in the past couple weeks because the bite's been really slow. So I'm coming out today, and I just wanna relearn these fish, because they have moved their patterns just because of the fall bite. So I'm hoping I can figure them out today, and then hopefully next Saturday, the conditions are pretty similar. I wanted to wait till today, so it's pretty much the same conditions, like weekend, super early, all that, because I can't really fish weekdays in the morning because I work. So today's gonna be a really good day. I think I figured out where the fish are a week ago, because when I was fishing, a lot of them were shallow, tucked up in like heavy grass. And I was throwing a lot of stuff like crankbaits and stuff, and that stuff wasn't working. So today I'm gonna do more like Texas rigs and swim jigs and a little more weedless things, and I think that might work. So we're gonna try that today, see how we do. I'm not gonna give away all the spots like I usually do in the Nimisila videos, just because I don't want to like have everybody that's competing watch it and then know where I'm fishing. But I'm gonna show you most of the stuff I'm doing today, and hopefully we get on some fish. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and here we go. All right guys, we're out on the water, and I'm gonna start in the spots I usually fish. I don't want to do too much like exploring first right off the bat, because the bite's usually good and it starts slowing down closer to noon. So it's like 6:50 right now. I think I'm gonna start by fishing shallow, throw like the swim jig and Texas rig around, and then if I see they're hitting top water, I might throw a buzzbait on, but right now I don't see any blow up, so I don't think that's gonna be something I use today. But we got some rods rigged up, we're ready to go. I also have some finesse stuff if they really aren't biting once that sun pops up. So I have the Ned rig and jerk bait. Those do really well when the bite's really slow, so those are good backups. But I'm gonna start with the swim jig. That thing does really well. It's a shad color, and it's a little more like natural looking compared to the chatterbait. So if they are a little less willing to bite, chances are they'd bite the swim jig before they bite the chatterbait. So I'll start with that. If they're biting it like crazy, I might throw the chatterbait on, because that pulls out those bigger fish a little bit better because of the sound. But I want to start just by catching fish. This is a length tournament, so every fish I catch today, I'm just going to measure it on my tape measure just to see what best 5 I can get today. I also have merch now, so like this is the Fishing with Gabriel t-shirt, and then there's also a Fishing with Gabriel camo hoodie. I don't have it on right now because it's not super cold, but if you want to pick those up, I'll leave them in the link in the description, and then you can use this code on the screen right now to get 10% off. But they're pretty nice. I wear them a lot, so it definitely helps with channel growth. So if you buy one, thanks. If not, no worries. If you're a long subscriber, I did a lot of spring fishing here, and I caught like a 4-pounder right on these rocks. So I'm gonna start here. I might fish the other rock point, and then I'm gonna go into the cove I usually fish and go from there. Seems like fish are jumping over here, so. Yeah, usually in the morning those fish are pushed real shallow. So hopefully we can get on some real early. The goal for me at least is catch a few right off the bat, so then we got some numbers, and then focus on the bigger fish later. So that's what I'm doing today. Maybe I should put the chatterbait on because it's a little louder. Oh, dang it. I already got hit. That's a good sign. Dang it. I don't know why he didn't commit to that. He hit it like 3 times. But he didn't put it in his mouth full. I think I set the hook too soon. I really like these 6 cent swim jigs. I'm not sponsored by them, but they have a really realistic head shape, and it's flat so you can skip them. They just seem to work really well. Shad color crankbait by Cast Cray. Oh, I don't know if I have one. I might have one. If I do, this is a good fish. I might just be stuck. Yeah, I'm just stuck. Oh, there's actually a fish in there. See all the grass I caught him in? That's awesome. That's our first fish. That's all we need. All right, guys. It's been like 20 minutes. Got the first bass of the day. He's not a tank, but we're just looking for numbers first. That's the goal of winning this tournament, but he's a nice little largemouth. So we're gonna get a length on him real quick and then start throwing this crankbait more. I think the sound from the square bill is enticing those bites, so get an accurate length on him. What's that, 11? All right, so we got 11 inches. It's a good start. Got another one. Feels better. Oh, come on. Oh, it's just grass. There might be a fish in there. Is it? Nope, just a crank. Dang. Check to make sure. Yeah, it's just a crankbait. This grass is so heavy, but that's what they're sitting in. So you can't be afraid to throw it near that stuff. All right, I was gonna go shallow, but I'm seeing a lot of action, probably 20 feet out from the bank. So I'm gonna throw the square bill around a little more. Maybe they're just not pushed up that far yet. Especially, oh, got one, good one. Oh, not that good. But better than the first though. There we go. There we go, guys. Second fish of the day. Just how I was talking, it's probably 20 feet out from the bank and they're jumping. So I'm throwing that square bill in. He's a little bigger than the first. He's probably, I don't know, 12 or 13. So we're gonna get him on the board real quick, see how long he is, and then we'll just add him to the list. Here he is though. That's a healthy looking fish. He fought a little harder than I expected. Oh shit. Oh, no. No. Dang it. That's what you don't want to do. That's what I don't want to do next week. That sucks. We're gonna say he was like 11, so now we're at 22 inches. But if I do that in the tournament, it's not gonna count because you have to take a picture of it for it to count. So I knew that was gonna happen. I might have to move the measuring board down where my feet are just so it doesn't jump out. Dang it, I knew that could happen. But yeah, I'll probably move that just in case. But yeah, 2 fish in the boat so far. I think the square bill is gonna be the way to go. I'm seeing more fish jump right now, so I'm gonna put the camera down and keep fishing. Oh, I think I got one. Yep, small, but he's another fish. There we go, guys, fish number 3. They're all small, but numbers are what we need first, you know? Here we go, guys, fish number 3, nice 10-incher. Got one. Small, but it's a fish. These fish are tiny, but numbers are all we care about right now. Look at that guy. Tiny. Oh shit. I am not getting in trouble hooking. Chill. Alright. Chill, bud. Hey. Stop, dude. Here we go, fish number 4. What are we at, 30 inches? Now we're at 38 inches. Just waiting for that big mama to pop out. Doing good on numbers, but nothing of size yet. All right guys, so I just finished fishing the area that we got those first 4 in. So now I'm gonna go to a spot where there's a lot of lily pads, and I'm gonna do some flipping with the Kraken crawl. And then I'm also gonna throw that chatterbait around like the grass edge and maybe the crankbait too, because it seems like they like cover right now, especially for the fall bite. So I think throwing around like cover just right where it stops and just running that parallel to it, I think it's gonna get a lot of fish to just come out and grab that bait. So I'm gonna throw the crankbait, Ned rig, pretty much like the whole arsenal in that area, because I really think the big ones could be over there. We have 4 in the boat, so now we're gonna transition to more targeting those bigger bass, because I know where the bigger ones sit. This is just a good numbers area, so now I'm going to where I've seen the lot bigger ones. So we're gonna see if we can find them and get that bag. We need that nice kicker fish, so here we go. All right guys, right now the bite's slowed down a little bit. It's about 9 o'clock, but what I'm doing right now is I'm sitting in 20 feet of water, and I have this blade bait on. It's a gold and it's a gold and silver blade bait. And basically I'm just jigging it up and down. I let it fall all the way to the bottom, because that's where those fish are on the graph. And then from there, I'm just letting it kind of pop up and down, and hopefully we get something to bite it. There are big fish sitting right on the bottom. I don't know if they're bass, carp, or catfish, but if they're bass, they might hit this thing. So I'm just letting it go all the way to the bottom. Once I see that it's at the bottom, it is, I'm just gonna pop this up and down. Maybe we'll get a bite out of it. Blade baits are awesome for vertical jigging, because they have an awesome action where they fall and they kind of wobble. And they're really good for when the bite's slow, especially in the cold weather. Like winter months, blade baits are one of the best things you can throw. The one I'm throwing right now is a 3/8 ounce, I think. It's perfect for this rod. This is the Abu Garcia Vigilante. Probably saying that wrong, but this is only a $30 rod at Walmart, and it's probably my favorite rod ever. It's a medium moderate, so it acts more like a medium heavy fast, but you can throw pretty much anything on it from like a 1/4 ounce all the way up to an ounce, just because of how the rod tip acts. So it's a really good all-around bait. Like it's a good like all-around rod. Like if you're only gonna have one rod and you need to throw a bunch of stuff on it, this is your best option. It's 7 foot, so you can get really good casting distance and accuracy if you're flipping or pitching. It's stiff, so like you can pop them with the jig real easy, and you've seen that in past videos. But it's just my all-around favorite rod. It has this really long foam handle, so if you have a big fish on, you can stick that in your ribs and really lean into the hook set. It's just an awesome rod altogether. All right guys, right now we're sitting in like 2 feet of water. I'm just gonna be throwing the net around because the bite's gotten pretty slow. I don't really know where the fish on this side have gone, because this used to be a really good like lily pad spot, but they're all died down. And usually fish don't hang around that cover once it starts dying. So I don't know how much time I'm gonna spend here. But yeah, I'm just throwing that Cascade nub. It's the fusion nub, and then I have a red net hook on the top. I only got the red because I couldn't find any of the black or green ones. I don't know. I don't know if the red top's gonna make any difference. It stands out a little bit more in the water, but I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, since it's like a finessey bait already. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, I don't know if I have a fish or not. Do I? Dang it. Definitely got hit back there. Ugh. I cannot set the hook on these fish. Got hit again. Couldn't crank them. Alright guys, the bite has been pretty much dead for the past hour, so I'm gonna call it now. It's 11:30, so it's almost to 12, but I learned a lot today, so I think I'm gonna do pretty well in that tournament next week. I feel like I've figured out where the fish are for this fall, and hopefully the bite's going to be even better next weekend since the fall bite's going to be moving in a little bit more. So thanks for watching. Keep fishing, keep catching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.